We know what to do. Let's get to work. Let's get it done.
While the United States climate envoy was telling the world, let's get it done, negotiators from developing countries and activists are telling him, as well as his counterparts from rich countries, to put your money where your mouth is. All are rejecting the attempt to redefine the commitments and obligations to climate finance negotiations this year.
You look at countries like Ecuador or Nigeria, Pakistan, Mozambique, Uganda. They are all struggling with debt and they are forced to continue with the fossil fuel extraction, which means if the quality of finance is not right, it's going to exacerbate the crisis.
The African Group of Negotiators on Climate Change says it is advocating for a climate finance goal that aligns with the challenges we face as a global community. The focal lead for Nigeria at the conference says the country aligns with the group's commitment to transitioning toward a low-carbon, climate-resilient future, one that requires substantial investment and reliable financing.
Being able to get clear mechanisms, clear procedures on Article 6, right? And then also being able to get the pledges from the developed countries of 1.3 trillion USD commitments spaced up to 2030. And also very clear framework on the new collective quantified goals.
Nigeria's youth negotiator, Asmau Yaya, becomes the youngest negotiator to make an intervention on the Santiago Network for Loss and Damage Fund, which is a system that provides technical assistance to developing countries, particularly vulnerable to the adverse effects of climate change.
We are pushing for having regional offices for the Santiago Network and also for their headquarters to be reviewed. The discussion on having the headquarters for the Santiago Network to be reviewed.
The latest text has included options for rich countries to pay the scale and quality of finance they owe, and for the urgently needed support to flow towards a fair fossil fuel support. This is the first time in 3 years of negotiations towards the new climate finance goal that such has been included, but the new text still includes what has been called a long menu of bad and ugly options that cannot be afforded. From Olympic Stadium in Baku, Azerbaijan, the venue of COP29, Ayola Kasim, Channels Television News.